Oh, welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, the Jerusalem artichokes haven't flowered yet, but they're looking a little bit sad. But it's surprising what I've got growing in the middle of November. I normally start harvesting them around about the end of November, beginning of December. So if these die back a little bit more, or I'll just pull a few out to see what we've got. I normally grow them in smaller containers to get smaller tubers, but I forget to water them, so I've gone back to popping them into containers, larger containers. But have a look at the playlist at the end. So we've got Jerusalem artichokes. The kale, well, it's just been absolutely decimated. We struggle to keep on top of the Brussels sprouts. Caterpillar. Caterpillars. I'm now thinking about taking all the leaves off. I took the tops out. That stops the sprouts from blowing. I'm going to take all the leaves off now to stop the little rascals. But as you can see there, with the amount of rain we've had, I took the tops out, but that's just started to split. And we've still got another 6 weeks, 5 weeks before Christmas. So let's take the leaves off and see if that will help stop them from splitting anymore. Green manure, it's doing really well there, and if I wanted to I could leave the green beans to produce pods, but that's not the point of green manure. The other beds are all covered up. We've done our cuttings, potted those up. We've got some nice carrots here. I haven't even delved into these. These are coloured carrots, etc. We'll show you a little harvest of those at the end. But I only did so many. It's a good job I didn't do a full bed, because I would have had to give most of them away. We've not eaten as many as normal, with Mrs. K being quite poorly since February. All the long beans have gone now, and the pongos, the little French beans, I've still got that bed to prepare for winter. These are the golden gourmet shallots. I've removed the cover now so that they can grow on. The birds were having a little tug of war with them, as usual. Oh, the extra walking onions, they're coming through. Oh, look, an experiment with these silver skin onion bulbs. So that was a large bulb, and they went down to a small bulb, and as you can see there's a little bit of growth showing. Celery going to seed, that's Babette. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll keep it going. Here we've got more weeds than parsnips. Nice poppy there, and some nice stinging nettles. But looking forward to pulling a parsnip out today. Why have all the Cape gooseberries grew on the side that I can't reach? We'll be harvesting a few more of those today. These loft water tanks have done me proud again. I obviously won't be doing the Cape gooseberries here next time. We'll pop those into some of the beds. I've noticed that we've got a little bit of a heave-ho, so I might need to pop a bit of threaded bar through here to the other side. But we've still got carrots here to harvest. These have been on the smaller side, but tasty anyway. Some walking onions here, and I've just pretended that they've dropped down and walked because there was a gap. So all I've done is just drop them down. I'm not going to pull them too much in case they've started rooting, so I didn't separate those. I've just left them as they would as they fold down. And here's the Oprea. We've just got a little bit of weeding to do. Still got some kestrel potatoes growing here, and not sure whether that's blight or not, but it doesn't really matter now. But just got to be careful when I dispose of those haulms when we do harvest that crop. The pongo's up there trying to dry. It's damp and horrible. Balmy, warm weather for November. There's my celery. The little grub there isn't causing too many problems, and I'm going to do my last tomato harvest today and harvest a few more peppers. These tomatoes, Apparite, have done really well. Ripening on the vine, excuse me. Still tasting reasonably nice. These potatoes aren't growing anymore, but that's where I store them. And the cucumber Emily, middle of the screen there, look. And another one up there, that's still growing. Nature always finds a way. And anybody who fancies a little bit of white radish, you're quite welcome to it. And I don't think I'll be eating this kohlrabi unless I take the pups, but I'm hoping that'll go to seed. And I'm not sure whether there's anything edible left in here. I need those peppers for seed, but if they're still edible I can save the seed but eat the flesh. I need to save some of those marrowbone for seed. And we could always harvest a few nettles for a bit of nettle tea that you drink. I don't think so. And we've got some weeds growing. Big changes on my allotment, especially plot 1. We're slowly getting bits and bobs done, so why not consider subscribing so you don't miss out on what I'm up to over the winter months. The Christmas potato reveal on Christmas Day, the King's Speech, 3 o'clock on Christmas Day afternoon, the leaf collection. Will my giant rhubarb, my giant beetroot ever go to seed? The leaves aren't going to blow away now. Thank you for one of my viewers, subscribers, for mentioning something. It just gives me a little idea. And while the dahlias are still flowering, I'm going to leave them where they are. They're not as good as what they were in the summer, but did we really have a summer? And why am I digging wood chips out of the footpaths? You'll find out in some future videos. And the messy shed may get tidied up. What a nice, clean, good looking harvest. And if you have never seen me use my toilet brush, then again, why not consider subscribing? But there's 2 parsnips in one hole, so it's just a little bit wonky, but any parsnip is better than nothing. A few tomatoes, half a cucumber, the Chardonnay carrots. Now if you give them room, they get that big, where you probably want them smaller than that. Got some damage on the bigger carrots, but they're coloured. That will add a bit of colour to the plate. Pick my first lot of celery. 6 sprouts for Sunday dinner, 4 for me, 2 for Mrs. K, or will it be the other way around? And if you've never tried or grown Cape gooseberries, it's got to be done. One of my viewers sent me the seed, and I'm so grateful for that. Probably wouldn't have had this harvest if we'd had poorer weather, but we have to get what we are given. and harvest what we need and when we can. Happy gardening to you all. Sorry about the voice, guys. It's that time of the year. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.